Hey guys, what's up? It's Kendall again and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a really fun look that I actually don't know what the hell I'm doing just yet, but we're gonna figure it out along the way. I wanna mix like red, but I want like a super smoked out wing kind of look. Obviously you can tell by the thumbnail if this works out or not, but let's go ahead and get ready together. I was wearing my eye patches. Let's take these babies off. We don't need them. I can't decide if I wanna use tape or not today. I feel like tape is gonna make it too sharp. So we're gonna try it without and see what happens. Oh my God, why do you use the same palettes every single time? Because I own them. I'm so sorry. We're going in with the Fatally Yours 2 palette. I own her, I love her, she's gorgeous, she's fab. And she's Bailey Sarian, who, as you guys know, is one of my inspos for even starting a YouTube channel. So that's what we're using today. First color I want to go in with is this red color. I think we're going to do bold red, maybe smoke it out with this kind of smoky color, and then of course black. But we'll see. You guys should know the drill by now. I already have my eyebrows cut out with my foundation, and then I went ahead and set it with some powder so we can make sure these colors blend really beautifully today per usual. If you're not setting your lids with powder before it's eyeshadow, girl, I don't know how to help you. But we've been over this, girl. It works, it works. But we're gonna pack this red color. This is the shade Crimson all over the lid. Not going above that crease, but we're just gonna kind of keep it right here today. Okay, this is kind of what we're working with the red packed on the lids. Now I'm going in with this color right here. I think it's called Buff. Yeah, going in with Buff, we're gonna take a fluffy brush and we're just gonna blend out a little bit, taking this up into the crease because I want to drag this out. I want my eyes to be really elongated today. So we're just gonna go back and forth, windshield wiper motions, and drag this baby out to just past the eyebrow. I think this look is gonna give vampire in the best way. Okay, so I have it smoked out to about this point. I think I'm gonna go back in with my red shade and bring the red back out in the upper lid where we blended it with that gray, because these colors are super pigmented in this palette. If you guys haven't tried a melted palette, any of them, like all of them are phenomenal, so pigmented. They're one of my favorite cosmetic lines, and I think I extra like them because they're a little bit of like emo goth-y, which is totally my vibe. It's giving punched in the eye a little bit, but like we're gonna make it work. Nice and blended out. We don't really care what's going on underneath the eyes right now because we'll fix it later. But I think I'm gonna take this color right here. It's like a pure white. This is the shade Kitty. Now with this palette, this is kind of a cooler toned palette. So this white is cooler toned, which I love for me. And I'm gonna take it on a fluffy brush and just hit the brow bone to really blend out the top. This is definitely gonna make this into a vampy kind of look, and I am here for it. Okay, perfect. Just blending that out so it's nice and smooth at the top, no harsh lines. Here's for the fun part. We're gonna smoke it out with some black. So just taking this black color, it's called Noir. I think it's Noir, Noir, like Pinot Noir, but the O is before the I. Pinot Noir, I think. Girl, I don't know. It's black. Smudge brush, right? We're going to close the eye completely, and then we're going to drag it across the lash line. Packing this on so then we can kind of smoke it out after with just a smaller, fluffier brush. What is on this? Oh, there's white on this. If you don't have one of these tools, highly suggest you get one. It's literally just a little like squishy thing that you put your brushes in, and it cleans them really quick if you're lazy like me. Taking this, we're just going to start to blend this and smoke this out. We don't want it to disappear or anything. We're literally just smoking this out. So then it's just a really big smoked out wing. How many times can I say smoked out for you? I don't want an outer corner moment, so I'm not gonna build it like that, but I just want it to kind of be like this wing. I want it to look like we had a wing at one point and then we just rubbed our eyes to smoke it out a lot. That's kind of the goal of this look. But I want it to blend with the other shadows too. Like, see how you can clearly tell the difference? I kind of want these to all blend together. With like a smaller, fluffier brush, it's a flatter brush though, I'm gonna go in from the top and kind of smoke out the black with that red shadow just to kind of make it blend a little bit better. So we're just gonna try to blend these two so they just mesh into one. Key to this, guys, is just going back and forth between the two colors until you find exactly what you're looking for out of the shadow. I honestly don't know what I'm doing, so if you don't know what you're doing, me neither, girl. See how it's not as harsh now on the top, but like the black is still there? We're gonna try to go back and forth and build this outer wing too, so it's not as disconnected, but I still want her to be pretty prominent, but I want it to be connected to the shadow here too. And I have hooded eyelids, so it's gonna look a little wonky in this area where my eyes open, but that's okay because we're also gonna be wearing a lash too, so it will kind of cover up that area. Do you see the vision? Do you see the vision? Of course, we wanna stay blended, so taking that fluffy brush and the color Buff again right here, and just lightly going in where we might have added more color and just blending out. Guys, I say this in all of my videos, if you wanna be good at eyeshadow, all you have to do is learn how to blend. That's literally the biggest secret. I'm like red wine a little bit. I dig it. Now what I want to do is tight line, so then it really just all comes together. Tight lining the top, I've noticed, makes all the difference in how your makeup just looks more complete and like seamless. Tight lining is something you just gotta learn how to do with your eyes. I have such a hard time doing the middle part because my eyes are so sensitive. Time for the fun part where we clean this up a little bit. I'm taking my cellar water on a Q-tip, and what we're gonna do is just kind of clean up here. And I'm just gonna kind of drag it out, but I'm gonna keep it kind of low. Like I'm not going like whoop, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna kind of keep it low, and so it comes out to the temple a little bit, and then just clean it up out here. And then I'm gonna make sure to pick up any black dusting that got on my nose or down below where you would put your concealer, because this will absolutely mess up your concealer later. Even though we are going to be smoking this out later, if it was to stay there, it would mix and it would make you look like you have dark circles under your eyes. That's the only thing with black shadow that you kind of have to be cautious about, is that when you are using it and there is a little bit of fallout, it can mess up the rest of your makeup. Okay, so it's okay if it doesn't look perfect in this area. We're actually going to connect the bottom and the top later, so it's okay if it's not a perfect thing, but we're just gonna make sure that all that is cleaned up. I'm gonna go in and hit the top lashes with some mascara, so then we are ready to add the lash and get our base on. So I'm gonna do these steps off camera. I don't think it's necessary for you to see, but just know all I'm doing is adding that mascara to the top, adding a lash, and then doing our base. Just kidding. I feel like I wanna add a little bit of glitter to this look. So I'm gonna take a flat brush, and I think I'm just gonna hit it with this red glitter here. This is the shade this is the shade Fury. Apparently I can't read words today, but I'm gonna take that on a flat brush, and we're just gonna kind of dust this over the middle section and a little bit down into the corner here, because I don't want it to all be just like thick glitter, but I just want it to catch the light a little bit. So I'm just gonna lightly tap it across the lid here. Fuck, I almost just threw black up there. That would have ruined everything. I'm going to smudge this out with just my fluffy brush that we used earlier. I'm not going to add any color to it. Just going to go back and forth to blend out that crease. See the difference that made? Just adding a little bit of shimmer. Gorgeous. Okay, now mascara, lash, base. All right, guys, lash and a base is on. Let's finish up today's look. And how I'm going to do that is going in with that black shade again. Underneath the eyes is going to be, where's my brush? I'm sorry. Underneath the eyes is going to be very, very dark today. That's the whole goal. That's what we're getting at, so don't freak out. So I'm gonna take that fluffy brush that we used to smudge out the black on top, and I'm gonna follow my lash line. I don't wanna get too crazy with this, but I do want it to be like really, really smoked out. Make sure to connect it over here. Just like that. That's how I'm gonna deepen up the smoky eye today, just smoking out that under eye, making it really, really dramatic, almost like a reverse cat eye, if that makes sense. Yeah. Taking my waterline pencil, black again, in the waterline on the bottom. The difference that makes. Bottom lash mascara. And let's finish her off with a lip. Of course, I'm going in with a MAC liner and MAC lipstick. The liner is in the shade Cool Spice. MAC lipsticks today. I'm going to be mixing two of them actually. Pink Peppermint is the first one here. It's a super pink shade. And then I'm gonna put Folio right in the center of that just to kind of give it that like gothy kind of nudie look. And then we're gonna spray her down so she does not move all day long. We're using the One Size setting spray today. Spray her down, baby. Can we talk about how my nails match the look? Okay, Glamnetic, also not the lipstick there. Okay, Glamnetic, matching my eye makeup. I'm here for it. And that's it, guys. This is the final look. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I think this is really, really pretty on the eye. It's definitely giving like a gothy moment for me today on this rainy day here in New York, and I'm loving it. Don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss another video with me. And that will do it, guys. I will see you in the next one. Love ya.